being consistent in anything that you do is a practice. Okay, it's not impossible, because I've been through this. Okay, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of practice, but once you get momentum, you can do anything you want and you can achieve anything that you think is not possible for you. Okay, let's analyze these points, okay, these ideas, and hopefully by the end of this video you are going to be more consistent in anything that you do in life. But you need the information. If you don't have the information, the right education, it will be a little bit hard. You will feel a little confused. So the importance of consistency in life is everything. If you look at the most successful people on the planet, they all have been consistent in something that today they are successful at. If you want to have a great body, you need to be consistent in going to the gym and eating well. If you want to be rich, you want to be wealthy, you got to be consistent in investing your money, making more money, and putting your money in the right place. And this is consistent work, daily work. If you want to have a great relationship with your wife or your spouse or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you've got to work on that. It's something that you consistently nourish every day by small steps, small actions. So as you can see, anything that you want to accomplish in life needs consistency to get there. Okay, this is how important being consistent is. And in today's world, it's becoming more harder and harder to be consistent in anything, because we have lots of distractions, lots of interruptions, lots of people that gets into our space. We can't really do focus work. It's becoming more and more impossible to do focus work because the world is more connected. We have devices, we communicate too easily. That is why we get distracted and interrupted every time we try to do some focus work. So how to fight all these guys? You need to have a why. Okay, why do you want to do this? Why the thing that you want to be consistent at in any areas of your life, the thing that you want to work on consistently? You gotta understand your why. Okay, your why has to be big. Your why has to be something that is emotional about. You need to be emotional about your why. If it's just slightly, you want to do something, but you don't have a big enough why, a big enough reason, then it's kind of hard to be consistent at that thing. Okay, for example, let's say that you want to lose weight. Let's say that you want to lose some weight, and since high school people called you names, that you were fat, and maybe they insulted you, all kinds of names, and this was painful for you at the time. And now you've become consistent. You wanted to change yourself, and you start to do some diet, you start to run outside, and you start to go to the gym. And this is what drives you to stay consistent in working out and going to the gym, right? This is your why. Your why is that you don't want people to call you those names because this time was painful for you. Okay, let's say that you went through a breakup. The breakup was really hard on you. Okay, and some of the things that were said in that breakup, some of the things that happened, made you feel really at the lowest point in your life, and you don't want that to happen again. So that's why for your next relationship, you're going to find someone that has another kind of thinking. You want to find someone maybe that's different from that last person who made you feel that bad. So this is your why. You don't want to go through that pain again. So sometimes the why is some painful experiences that you went through in the past, and that drives you to keep on going and being consistent in whatever you want to do. Okay? Number 3 is the importance of achieving some milestone. Let's say that you're consistent now and you are getting some results. Okay, that is good. That is good because only 0.1% progress is a milestone. Okay, even if I have 1 people watching this video that I'm doing right now, for me it's a milestone, it's a progress, because I'm consistent at this. This is not the only video that I'm going to put out. I'm going to put thousands of videos out there. So this one, if it has 1 view, it helped 1 people, I'm going to keep on putting videos because this is confirmed that this is something that works. At least one people saw it. This is how you need to be about your goals. When you start being consistent, it's about progress, not about big result in the beginning. It's about progress, and whether you make a small, tiny little bit of progress, that's a milestone that you need to appreciate. This is how you stay consistent. When you appreciate those little milestones, you're going to get motivated, you're going to be more confident, and you're going to achieve much more. You're going to keep on progressing. Okay, this is how to be consistent, guys. This is things that I've experienced myself, and I hope that this information can help you do the same. Another thing is to develop a routine. One of the things that is helping me to this day is I have a morning routine where it's structured that I don't miss anything. Let's say that I challenge myself to upload a video every day on YouTube, on Facebook, etc. So I put that in my morning routine as one of the tasks. And when I hit my morning routine every day in the morning, it's impossible to miss that goal. It's impossible to not be consistent about it because it's there. I need to do it. It's one of the steps in my morning routine. So when you have a structured plan for whatever you want to be consistent at, if you have a structured plan, it's easier to follow it every day and to act on it. This is why a routine is important. So try to design a routine, and don't be perfect about this, guys. Maybe start with 3 tasks every day just to be consistent at whatever you want to do. Okay, and later on you can add more tasks to it when you get used to this. But a routine is a set of instructions that you look at every day and you follow through, you take action on it. That will make you stay consistent. All right. Okay, another thing is to track your progress. Tracking is important. I track everything on Excel, okay, Excel sheets. I track everything, whether it's my finances, whether it's my my gym routine, okay, my workouts, the weights that I'm lifting now, and where my money goes, etc. I track everything. Even my progress, I track my progress, because it's when you don't track these things. Okay, let's talk about your goal, okay, the thing that you want to be consistent at. When you don't track this, you won't really know if you're making progress. Even, like I said before, even 0.1% progress is very important. You need to note that in a tracking app or your Excel sheet or whatever makes you really good at tracking this. Use that. You need to see every day how you are growing. Okay, for example, my YouTube video, there's analytics. I go on my channel analytics, I see today what happened, how many views I got, how is my channel doing. This is tracking. I'm tracking things whenever I upload a new video, so I know what I did wrong, what I can improve. This is why you need to track your progress in any project, any goal that you are following and you're being consistent at. Okay, right. Another thing that really you need to work on is discipline. You need to be disciplined, because sometimes when you do the same thing every day, you try to follow a routine. Maybe in the beginning you have the motivation, but it's the ability to be disciplined about this, okay, that will make you arrive, because motivation fades sometimes. But if you know the discipline, if you train your mind to be disciplined about something, so whether it's you don't have the motivation, you're not feeling good today, okay, it's raining outside, so whatever outside setbacks, outside thing that can affect you negatively about achieving your goal, when you are disciplined yourself, this is not going to prevent you from achieving that goal. But motivation can fade on that day. But if you are someone disciplined, you are going to do the thing no matter what. So this is why discipline is more important than motivation about something. When you start to take small steps, like I said, Small steps is very important. You will build momentum. When you build momentum, you get excited about this. Okay, when I started doing my videos every day, I got excited when I see how I'm making progress, how I'm being consistent at that thing. I'm on a roll. Okay, when you start small, slowly you will build momentum, and that will create extraordinary results. But being consistent at it will get to that result. If you're not consistent, if you miss days, it's going to be painful, guys. And sometimes when you miss one day, you can miss 2 days, and then it goes on to 3 days. Don't let that happen. That's too much. I think if you miss one day in being consistent, that's okay. 2 days, it's too much. You need to do whatever you can to really put out on the second day, or you will lose your momentum. All right, setbacks will happen. As you know, guys, life happens. Life happens every day. Every day we have people that are sick. Every day we have catastrophic events happening in the world. But don't let that affect you, okay? Because setbacks happens. You will fail along the way. There's no doubt about this. This is how the universe works. But you need to learn from this. Okay, setbacks, whenever you can't do something, or something bad happens, something really emotional happened to you, something that is stressing you out, there's a learning opportunity there. So see the learning instead of the setback. See, okay, what I'm learning from this. What am I learning from this that I can improve, that I can prevent in the future? Okay, setbacks is learning. All right. Focus work is very important. Is very important to do when you are not interrupted. I don't know your situation, but for myself, I need a space where I'm alone. For example, to shoot this video right now, I need a space where I'm alone. I don't have anyone to disturb me, so that I can focus. I can say the things that I mean and mean the thing that I say. If even there's only small noise in the background, it's impossible for me to focus. So if you consistency, you need to have a place for your mind to work. You need to have a place where people don't distract you. Maybe put your mobile on silent. Okay, maybe find somewhere else, not at home. Maybe you have kids. So find some place, some room that this is your private space, your private area that you can do focus work there. So minimize interruptions, because your brain works better. You can focus on that particular task. Okay, guys. So far, how it is, I hope this information will help you. Okay, if you apply them, of course, you can watch this video again and again, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Okay, on self-development, on motivation, on discipline. This is what I'm about. When you are getting some progress, it's good to reward yourself. Maybe you've reached some milestone. You want to reward yourself, buy something for yourself, go out, buy a dinner, go with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your kids, okay, your friend. Just go out there and celebrate. Celebrate your micro wins, because you need to celebrate. People won't celebrate for you your own achievement, because when you celebrate yourself, okay, you celebrate your achievement, it reinforces this behavior that will make you want to keep on going. Because the bigger the milestone you will achieve, the bigger reward you're going to give yourself. You need to reward yourself, because no one else does that for you guys. Because we high achievers, we are alone in this. We are alone in this. And after rewarding yourself, there's another important aspect of this, is you need to evaluate. Okay, you need to do some periodic evaluation to know where you're at. How much have you been distracted? How much are you going forward? Are you going too slow? Are you going too fast? Is there something that is trying to prevent you from achieving your goals? So you need to have some kind of evaluation, maybe weekly evaluation or bi-weekly evaluation. It all depends on your project, on your vision. But when you're consistent at something, sometimes you get derived along the way. Okay, sometimes things try to push you out of the way, out of your path. But that's why periodic evaluation is important, to see if you are still going the same way that you intend to go. Okay, I have been approaching this type of consistency with a growth mindset. What helps me to stay consistent is having a growth mindset, because I believe when you try to do effort, when you're working hard, you're working smart to achieve something, to stay consistent at it. Growth mindset is important